say last born, you say child. Last born, last born. When I say last born, you say child. Last born, last born. When I say last born, you say child. Last born, last born. Okay. So when I give y'all that cue through tonight, just to make sure y'all still with me, I want y'all to just follow up. We cool?
Yeah, we cool.
Alright.
I was raised in a home with both parents in the house. When we weren't in the house, Lord knows what we did. 5 of us, 1 sister, 4 brothers. 3 of us brought a lot of grief to my mother. My oldest brother and my sister never messed around. As for me and them other 2, we did what they would never do. Ripping and running, running and gunning, sticking and moving, moving and shaking, shaking and baking, smoking and drinking, not thinking, point blank, we was juvenile delinquents. We did it all from pickpockets to stick-ups, 40s and blunts and rock gut liquors, hanging out in the street all night. My mother wouldn't go to sleep till we came in the house all right. 4 in the morning, sometimes 5, the sun is up outside. Come in the house, mouth spilling out lies. I was here, I was there, my ride left me in the rain. When she asked if I was high, I denied everything. But you can't fool the wise or try to pull the wool over their eyes. She was surprised when she heard of all the guns and knives. Illegal enterprise, sometimes you gotta improvise. Through all the shooting and stabbing, she prayed her son survive. We got old and got worse. Looking back over the years, I did a whole lot of dirt. Thank God I calmed down, no guns now. I can come outside before the sun goes down and not be looking over my shoulder. That's over. I don't smoke or drink no more. My life is sober. I don't even drink soda. You can give me a water. I thank God he blessed me with a beautiful daughter. Screwed my head on right. Could have been dead plenty of nights of my life. I was fighting for my life. Didn't recognize the sin I was inviting in my life. Strike first but never think twice. For years skated on thin ice. Along the way I learned who was men and who was mice. So-called friends that I spoke up for. But when the beef jumped off, them fools broke for the door. But I'm still here. Y'all here with me. I'm glad y'all are, you know? Some of y'all never seen me perform before. Some of y'all just meet me for the first time today. But I'm gonna make sure y'all know who I am by the end of my set. See, the anonymous just came in. I don't know if y'all know anonymous. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Rico right here. Me and Rico go back since middle school.
6th grade.
6th grade.
At Chicken Fest.
Wow.
She celebrated her birthday, but I don't tell women's age, but
Happy birthday!
And just want to acknowledge a few people. Brother Wombat right here. Drummer, MC, multi-talented. He's going to be playing the drums for me tonight. Got my brother Cruz the end, he's going to come up in a little bit. So, like Golden was saying, you know, we're artistic, you know, we write. I'm writing I got 2 books of poetry I'm sitting on right now. I'm going to release them when my birthday comes around. But my history, I was actually a DJ. I did the breakdance and I did graffiti, all of that, but I did DJing when I got to college. And in me DJing, I had an MC that was with me, and it turned into a thing where a lot of people used to come to the parties to battle him. And it was just like getting outrageous, where we couldn't even really get the party going. So then, you know, we would be in the room, in the dorm with the turntables going over the show. And so what happened was, I started getting on the mic. And Started feeling comfortable in the room, we on the mic, but nobody really knew I could rap. Until one night we was at a party. So this guy, he was horrible. And I used to do this thing where, you know, we let the dudes get in the cycle, pass the mic around, and if he was garbage, I would just spin the record back. So I spent the record back on this dude, and he didn't want to let the mic go. So he called me out from behind the turntable. He was like, "You don't rap. You don't know what rap sound like. You don't know what's good or not." And it was the wrong thing to do. It's because I just wasn't known in that city. But I became known after I battled him that night. And so then it became a thing where me and my other homeboy, he would DJ with me, and we would tag team the turntables. So we had one MC who would just get the party going. Then we had my other homeboy where he would start on the turntables, and I would get on the mic and rap. And then we would switch. I would get on the turntables, and he would get on the mic and rap. And then we got it to a point where we could just move back and forth on and off the turntables. It was a real show. And, you know, he lives in Africa now, so you won't be seeing that show unless we put a lot of work in and get everything going. But I'm gonna do another piece if y'all mind. Y'all still with me?
Yeah.
Okay. I made it to this point in my life, had a bad experience with the blade and the point of a knife. It is what it is, karma did what it did. Since a kid in the crib, baby, I live what I live. If I should die today, don't cry for me, cause God broke the yoke, hope high for me. If it's real, look me in the eye, don't lie to me, don't play no games and make a dope out of me. Cause when it all falls down, like Kanye West has said, I'm glad to be here instead of somewhere left for dead. Could have been me, could have been you, so I had to change the venue and the menu. So now, all I got is food for thought on my plate. Before I eat, I wash my hands and say my grace. Look at my face, see my kin. See all the water that I drink and how it clean my skin. See my scars, see how far I've been. Close to the edge, floating in the wind. Closer to the end, closer to a win. I took a lot of losses. Gave a middle finger to a lot of bosses. Quit a lot of jobs. I done did everything from living it up to just living like a slob. This is not a soft story. That's life for me. But yo, if you don't know me or owe me, you can't do nothing for me. Show love to my homies, no love to the phonies. Family is family, my world is my daughter. Cross that line, you get tortured. I'm a daddy and a father, not just some old child support. So all my brothers, let's get it together, we out of order. But I'm no Judge Joe Brown or Mathis, but when you get up off that mattress and never come back, you just contributed to madness. Baby mama drama had her dudes doing backflips. Hey yo, but no dough, no call, no show, got a nerve to wonder why they crack slick. Think of what your seed is going through in your absence. Check this out, my man. Excuses is useless. Say one thing, but what you do is what the truth is. And the truth is, I'm a grown man. I got no time for games. I voted Obama, okay, time for change. Put the drinks and the weed down, the life I lead is real simple. I slowed up my speed, took a step back, now I watch where I step at. Disappeared off the map, they didn't expect that, now I'm back. New and improved, showing improving, collecting old debts, tying up loose ends, dust the dirt off my shoulders, bringing enemies closer. Check the moves I make to set my daughter, she future straight. She 12 now. By the time she turns 21, she can look back and understand where I'm coming from. In this new world order, recession, depression, wildfires, floods, Democrats, Republicans, Crips and Bloods, the war on terrorists, the war on drugs, Wall Street brokers competing to trade goods, neighborhood thugs pour heat and trade slugs. Everybody gotta eat. They killing for sales, bad business deals, a failed economy, bankrupt companies, money turning friends to enemies. So many jobs lost, people can't afford the mortgage or energy. Bills can't be paid off simply. Is it the same as it ever was or worse than it ever been? People gotta choose between food and medicine, sickness or sustenance, health or wealth. Survival of the fit, gotta go for self, or go for broke, maybe go for bad, cause just go for broke was the most we had. I'm busting my back, breaking my neck, working my fingers to the bone, living paycheck to paycheck. Bills got me spending money I ain't even made yet. Can y'all relate to that?
Yes.
Wow.
We're changing
We're not on the clock right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
You know, kids in it. This world is a mess. Babies getting aborted before they take their first breath. That's gotta be the worst death. But what's life worth on this earth when niggas can't read and write, but they'll beef and fight over turf? The price of your life is cheaper than a pair of sneakers. Kids skipping school, popping ecstasy, inhaling reefer. Girls neither, woman or lady, but swear they divas. Eager for cash, growing up fast, showing up past their period. Tell a nigga that he gonna be a dad in a flash, you wonder where he went. Check the pen or the graveyard, cause a lot of dudes made moves that just ain't smart. I got homies in the pen that'll probably never, ever, ever, ever see the street again. Friends and foes, sins and woes. Life ain't a bitch, she a slutty bimbo. She giving up that ass quick. If she fuck you, you'll end up in a casket. Quick, fast, AIDS and cancer. Don't discriminate against babies and pampers, the old or the young. The ears hear the lies that are told by the tongue. The truth is, death is gonna come. It ain't nowhere to run. I seen niggas push smack, push crack, but when God had enough, they got their wig pushed back. I look back, and what did I see? But the Grim Reaper standing there looking at me. So I turned around and focused my eyes ahead, because only God knows of what lies ahead. As the future goes, you're going to be alive or dead. Enough said. Spread love, not war. What's the reason people get shot for? Why do people get stabbed? When will the madness stop? In my lifetime, I've seen too many caskets drop. They say the good die young, but my grandma Ellen was 101. She was good though. I don't know, I'm gonna say that.
Everybody, participation, okay? Y'all with me? Everybody, participation, okay? Since we're about to leave, this song is called Hit the Road, okay? So when I say hit the road, Jack, y'all just follow up like hit the road, Jack. And I'm gonna be like hit the road, Jack, and y'all just follow it up like hit the road, Jack. That's the hook, all right? That's that big beat joint. Hit the road, Jack. Say hit the road, Jack. Say hit the road, Jack. Say hit the road, Jack. I've been fortunate, did a lot of traveling. Been so many places, faces in the crowd is wild how it just changed paces. I've seen it all from races to down pieces. Been through the outer limits, the outer reaches. Got lost on a lot of streets. Double back, got back on track on a double. 45 for the BWI shuttle. Only passengers can come to the lower level. Security tight, coming out of Reagan National. Chill with my crew for a week in Honolulu. On the way back, y'all, I skipped to the loo. At the top of the block, got stopped by the boys in blue. They stole my vehicle in VA2. Thank God I made it through. So far, nothing went wrong. I done been in plenty places I knew I didn't belong. At the fork in the road, I chose wrong. Gotta keep on trucking and move on. I hit the road, Jack. 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 Planes, trains, and automobiles. Florida, the main busy cities and cornfields. Drunk driving, man, I shouldn't have been behind the wheel. But other times I should have been behind the wheel. When my homie got locked up, sure, I had to jump behind the wheel. We made it home, it was all God's will. Watch me peel in the red car broke. Had to end up sleeping in the car underneath the the stars, y'all. I've been there and from near and afar. Two things that don't mix is beer in a car, ear rush with death will come and dear by the law. You might make it out scot-free without a scratch, but you can't counteract if you're tipping the bottle back. Some of them trips I took, I could have been in the body bag. 40s and brown bags down there. Ayo, slow down, man. Swerving up and down the East Coast, and all kinds of people. You good, the bad, the evil, the ugly. Everything from poverty to luxury. Cross paths with every drug from pot to ecstasy. All the way from the fantasy lands to the wastelands, you know? I hit the road, Jack. 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 I done ran out of gas, ran out of cash, broke down, engine blowing smoke, caught a flat, stranded. How the hell am I going to get back right now? But Amtrak, which bus lines connect, I get around like pop, but I travel though over pack like, stay low pro in public. I got enough BS and politics I'm juggling, besides the fact that I'm stuck again. So here's just one number at a time. It's late 45 as I check the time. That will press for time. Wasted too much time, thought I was just in time. Trace my steps so I remember where I slip next time. But for now, I'ma make my way. Even if I gotta walk and take all day. Keep it moving, footprints to the pavement. The days is like turning pages. Each step serves a purpose. Every second's like a puzzle piece is precious. Time is of the essence. I hit the road, Jack. 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 Peace, y'all. Thanks for coming out to the Born Talented Showcase. This is the first one. Hopefully,